Welcome. My name is Kathy E. Smith, and welcome to day two of Create Your Customer Sales Funnel Process. Create your customer sales process, also known as creating a sales funnel. And so today we want to talk about determine the goal of your customer sales process and creating a clear message. So I'm going to, as I did yesterday before we get started, I am going to put the URL um, in the comments. So if you would like to download the free workbook, or if you would like to upgrade to VIP, feel free to check the chat and download. So um, I'm just going to do a recap of. So during the 3 days of this challenge, you have day one covered your sales funnel and your audience, which I stated that the videos would only be up for 24 hours. So I have since deleted the day one. If you are interested in getting the recording, please put day one or recording, the word recordings in the comments. However, day one was your sales funnel and your audience. So basically, a sales funnel, which I didn't share that the first time. The first day, the sales funnel is basically the process that you take an ideal or potential customer through in order to get them to buy your product or service. So that was day one. And so I shared with you all the importance of the headline and the importance of keywords because you have to have people at hello. And so you also need to search and see if people actually want what you're offering. So that's some of the things that we covered in day one and how to find your audience even if you don't have a list. So for day two, determine the goal of your sales funnel and determine your offer. So there are a number of types of offers that you can have. And so I will share them with you today. So, just to recap, who do you serve? What does your audience need? Or what are they searching for online? And I shared some tools that you can use to find out what people are searching for by keyword, and also what questions they're asking that you may be the solution to. And yesterday, I didn't cover that, but I want you to check off and some of the things that you should have. I said, what is on your challenge checklist? But in actuality, that's what it says in the workbook. But actually, what is on your funnel checklist? So, do you have a sales funnel, which is basically the process that you use to get your customer to the sale? That's number one. And do you currently have a list of customers and clients? And if you don't, or even if you do you have a way of capturing their contact information? And what is the goal of your funnel? We'll talk a little bit about that in just a few minutes. And what are you currently offering for sale? Is it a product? Is it a service? What are you currently offering? And what is the price range of your offer? So these are some of the things that you should consider. And then, so yesterday I talked about Answer the Public, which is a great way to find out using the 10 to 12 keywords That is a great way to find out what questions people are actually asking about what you're offering. And if you don't see people seeking answers or asking about it, you may want to redo your niche, depending on how you say it. So, people always say be the solution, but they don't really tell you how to break down the solution. So, I'm going to use this challenge as an example. And so create a list of potential solutions. Now, in the VIP workbook, it goes through this a little bit in detail, but for purposes of this challenge, I modified it. So, what is the opportunity to provide a solution? So how creating a customer sales process or sales funnel is impacting your business? Like, do you need more sales? Do you need more customers? And so the problem may be lack of consistency in generating leads or potential customers. And the solution is that a structured customer sales process, also known as a sales funnel, will help you generate leads. But if you nurture the leads after you get their contact information, it also allow you to have a list of repeat customers or a community of buyers that actually want to buy your product. So, or service. So if you sell a product, as long as you can share the benefits of it, and why they should continue to buy it. If you sell makeup or you sell skincare, emphasize the importance of why somebody would want to take care of their skin. What's the benefit? Um, what's the benefit of your having your pores open, or what is the benefit of daily skin regimen if that is what you're offering? And if you're selling jewelry, you can sell the benefit of if people are speakers or they're on video, or what is some way that they can stand out. That can be um a that can be a way of you know of selling people on why they should buy, if especially if they are speaker, they're on a video, they may need the jewelry, they may need they want their skin to look polished. Also, makeup takes the glow off, and when somebody's shiny, these are a number of things, but you want to share how your offer relates to something that they need. So, what are the goals of your customer sales process? Now, awareness of a product or service may not be immediate sales, but it may help you filter in someone that people may watch you for a while before they even buy, but if they can find the benefit of your product or service, that may be one of your goals, just to create an awareness, especially if you're having a launch. You may not be all the way ready, but if you can create and drum up some awareness. Lead generation, you want to build a customer list. Customer loyalty, a lot of times, especially online, some of these sites, Fashion Nova, a lot of these online retailers, they'll ask you for your name and email address so that they can keep you abreast of sales or send you advanced notification of a discount coupon. So if you have an e-commerce store, have you ever gone on there and it had that spin the wheel for a discount? Those are things that get people to buy more if they know that they're going to get it at a cheaper price. And you could just have simply an offer where people go directly to buy. So these are some of the reasons why you need a customer sales process. And all funnels, whether they're lead generation or sales, have three main components. One, an offer, which is simply your product or service. And number two is a connection component, whether that's getting their phone number so you can text message them, whether that's getting their email. How can you continue to make a connection? And number three is closing the sale, or just if you happen to have an appointment, maybe you're a coach, closing may be someone scheduling a call with you. So, an offer, a connection point, and a closing. Now, these are the different types of funnels. Now, affiliate funnel, do you know, like pretty much every major retailer has an affiliate program, whether it's Macy's, Best Buy, Amazon. And a lot of these are no cost to you, but they want to see, some of them will not accept you unless they see that you have a certain amount of following. But affiliate isn't as hard as it seems, because if you think about it, with your family and friends, if you go to a good restaurant, you see a great movie, you might tell somebody to go see it. Is the same thing with a product or service, an application or appointment funnel. I separate those two because sometimes people want you to fill out an application to see if you're the right fit. And sometimes people just have a link, schedule an appointment with me for a 15-minute, 30-minute strategy call or free hour. So those are the distinction between application and appointment. Sometimes people will have you fill it out an application to see if you're a good fit, and then they might cancel it if they don't think it is a good fit. An email, e-course, high ticket coaching, lead generation, a product, mini course, all of these are types of funnels. These are not all inclusive. I do have a list of other types, but for the purposes of um, this this exercise or day two, I wanted to share these types. So I know you can't really read this, so I'm going to share what it says. So a lead magnet is an opt-in, which might be a one-page website, and it hey Marlies, hey Roxanne. Um, the one page website where people opt in their information, and they give you their information and you take them to the thank you page. Now, a lot of times people leave money on the table because they just have thank you, or they give people the immediate download. Your thank you page, even if somebody purchases a product from you, that should be your opportunity to offer them something else. So, thank you for purchasing. However, did you see the latest? Like, if you sell jewelry, did you see the latest, collection? I know you bought this, but um, yes, absolutely. People do have more than one funnel, like if they have more than one biz. But even if they don't have more than one biz, you can always have more than one funnel, because my focus has transitioned more from social media training. I'm still going to do that in the background, but I'm transitioning to helping people set up their customer sales process. So I have different products along my offer ladder, and we'll talk about that. But basically, I'm going to offer a mastermind. It's a 12-week mastermind in August that will take people from A to Z, like work on your mindset. How do you feel about pricing? Um, Branding. What are your brand colors? How do you get your brand colors consistent every time? How do you create a product? What tools do you use to set up a store? A lot of people use Shopify, but if you don't have physical products, you may not need Shopify. You may be able to you may be able to use something else. So these are the type of things in the 12-week program, but um there's also lower ticket products. So for instance, I'm not going to offer the mastermind all the time. So that's going to be one funnel. And that's only going to be maybe once or twice a year because it's 12 weeks. But I will offer, right now, the launch date is July 4th, is open a e-commerce store or digital shop, and there will be there'll be four products in there, and one will be on how to find your ideal customer even if you don't have a list, or a list building course. One will be market research. One will be how to create, market, and sell your offer, no matter what it is. And right now, I can't think of what the fourth one. That fourth one always gets me. Oh, the sales funnel course. So, how to create your own customer sales process using various tools from free to ones that cost a monthly fee. But you do need some place to capture the audience's contact information. So this is a lead magnet funnel. If you download like the workbook for this challenge was is considered a lead is considered a lead magnet funnel. Then an appointment funnel, as I was sharing, if you're a coach or a consultant, this is the opt-in page, which may have a video explaining what the services the coach offers. And then this is an appointment this is appointment link, set up an appointment. And then this is the calendar, and then these are reminders, and then these are emails to confirm the appointment, and also emails to remind you. So this is a product sales funnel. And again, you might not be able to read this, but this is the product page. Then this is the thank you page. And then these are upsells. So if you've ever gone to buy something, even on Amazon, at the bottom, you'll see people who bought this also bought this. That's considered an order bump because you're buying additional items to purchase what you already have. And what if somebody goes to the checkout page and then they do not buy? Then a window may pop up and it may say, well, would you like to buy this? And that is a lower price than the original item. That's called a downsell. Or um, you may actually purchase a product, you meaning your customer, may purchase a product and then they offer you an even more expensive product. That's called an upsell. So, depending on your product, you may or may not have multiple offers, but this is a diagram for a product sales funnel. So, capturing the attention of your ideal customer. Yesterday, I talked about quite a few things, but I talked about how to use my favorite share through headline analyzer, and I talked about how to use those keywords. So, you definitely want to be able to capture the attention. And what I like about this headline analyzer, it will tell you if your headline is too passive, if the title's not long enough, if it doesn't provide kind of a transformation for the person. And again, you want to have your score from 70 to over 70%. And actually, I used it for my social media opt in. And I still to this day, even though I don't promote that, I still have it as a link in my bio, and I still get high opt-in rates for that headline. So, questions to ask yourself: what is the goal of your sales funnel? Is it to grow your community? Is it to grow your team? Is it to get more customers? Or is it to just a straight sell? And put in the chat, do you have a current message or headline or tagline? And did you use all-hashtag.com or other hashtag generator to come up with 3 hashtags uh, related to your offer? Now, I actually put in beauty consultant and all-hashtag.com when I was prepping for this challenge, and it had beauty consultant MK as a part as a popular hashtag. So that's just a little hint. I'm not going to say what MK stands for, but that is a hashtag that is widely used. Number 4, does your offer provide the ideal customer or client with a transformation? Like after they use your product, are they going to feel better about themselves? Is their skin going to feel better? Um, are they going to be revved up for that trip that they want to take? Are they going to be ready to do a deep dive into their business? If you're a coach, are they going to feel more confident in their speaking? If you're a speaker or you're a speaker coach, how are they going to feel as a result of buying from you? And so that is it for today. And tomorrow, I'm going to share with you 3 ways to determine your pricing, and to talk about determining your offer. And once you have your offer, your pricing, your headline, your hashtags, whew, that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. How are you going to map out and market your offer? Because during this challenge, I am just going to share the components of a good customer sales process or sales funnel, but I don't have the time to actually build out a sales funnel. And so that's for the VIP. But I will, give you some core elements that you should have as part of your customer sales process. But most importantly, 2 things: you should have some way to capture people's contact information, and you should have a great headline that will draw them in so that you can share your offer. So, if you have any questions, oh, and one thing that I forgot to mention is a lot of marketers, experienced marketers, talk about AIDA, which is awareness, interest, desire, and action, as far as attracting people to your sales funnel. But I'm going to share something that you grew up saying, oh, don't use the word can't. So I'm using that because you'll probably remember it because I said the word can't. And I know we're told never to use that. So when you are thinking about your customer sales process, C is for create an awareness. A is for attract an audience with your author, with your offer. And yes, I have 2 that are great. And I know what you mean. um, um, I know which one you're talking about is not your favorite. Um, So, attract an audience with your offer and build your authority. That's the A. N, necessary. Create a need for your product or service. And what can you say to make your ideal customer, want it now? And then finally, T, what is the transformation? So, create an awareness, attract an audience, and build authority. Is it necessary? What can you do to make the customer want it now? And T, is it a transformation? What type of transformation does your product or service provide? So, leave me any comments. If you're not watching this live, put hashtag replay. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. And again, this video will be up for 24 hours and then I will take it down, and join me tomorrow for day 3. Take care.